One moment, you guys. What is going on?
Hey.
Okay. Can you hear me now, Tips?
Yes, I can.
Oh, thank God. Hey, Molly. Nope,
Hi.
Eric. It dropped again. Because we're having a good night. So it's going to mess up, of course. Anyways, what's up, you guys? Yes, we're going to have the beautiful Miss Molly on, and I'm elated. Absolutely elated.
Super
and yeah, and I want to thank Robbie for reaching out to her for us. We love Save Robbie here.
Yes. And thank you, Molly, for coming on.
Yes, thank you. Here she is. Hello.
Hi, I'm trying.
Oh, no. Okay, hang on. It says device is not connected for whatever reason. That's probably my internet. Jesus. Hang on, we'll get it resolved. What a good look, right? Okay, let me go out maybe and come back in and try that.
Okay. Hi, John.
I can't believe it done that.
Hi, girls. Hi, all mods. We love you.
It says her device is not connected. I'm sure that's not the case. She goes live on her own.
I know she was just up, and that's all bad. I had a hard time coming up.
I don't know what's going on with it tonight. All right, let me give you the link one more time. I'm so sorry, Molly. I really am. So embarrassed. Oh, wait. Well, maybe it'll work this time. Fingers crossed. How is everyone tonight? Are you guys excited? I know I am. StreamYard is being goofy. It was being goofy during our mod session, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. And it was hard for me to get up here, too.
Was it? Was it causing you issues like it is, Molly?
Yes.
Of course.
Hi, Pops and Sass.
Yeah, hey, Pops. Come on, StreamYard. Don't be mean. All right, so while we're waiting on Molly, I'll play our song. We done things a little different tonight. It's all right to be different sometimes.
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. I hope it lets her come back.
I know.
Awesome. Thank you, Tiffany Marie. We're glad. Yeah, you guys be super supportive. We love Molly. I love to see supportive people. It's beautiful. Mysterious case files. And I'd like to say thank you to Bryn Williams for the song.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hey, Brantley. Amber Jean, Tiffany Marie. And, of course, Angela is our new mod. A different Angela. Thank you, Brantley. It was made by Bryn Williams. Hi, Rebecca. Hey, Shelly. And Tipsy and Molly. Yeah, this is a different Angela, you guys. Okay. Yep. Born Blonde. I added some red to it to spice me up a little.
Sorry, y'all. Internet's rough tonight.
No. I don't know what's wrong with it. I have no idea.
Well, we lost you for a second.
I know. I don't know what the deal is. Let me try connecting to the box. Maybe the hotspot box will be the winner tonight.
All righty. Bear with us, y'all.
I hooked to my phone.
There you are.
So your phone don't have service, but yet it's working. Oh my God. What a night. Molly, I am terribly sorry. Eric, text Robbie for me and tell him to give him the link for Molly, please. Well, please do it again.
Hey, Amber.
Okay, so does it seem to be better? Maybe now it will all work.
You sound great.
I hope so. Oh, Molly, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. We had her for a second, and then it said, it done her like it did some people in the past. It said, like that oh, no, well, I've done went and messed up my ring light and everything. Go figure. Let's see. Crazy. Oh, it's because she's having Molly on the flight. I was wondering who all these people were. Yeah, we've got some new people, you guys. Welcome, everyone. I love seeing supportive people. Molly definitely deserves a lot of support. Out of everyone, I think that I've really met as a creator, I mean, she tries her best to do the right thing always.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And she has the cutest little dog ever, y'all. Violet is so adorable.
All
I hope
right.
Violet's okay, Molly.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I don't know what to do. It's working now, though. So hopefully if she comes back in, it'll work. No, it's working, Eric. The link, I'll drop it again. Okay. It's working now, though. So hopefully if she comes back in. Yeah, it's definitely working because YouTube was playing on my end. All right. Good deal. Okay, so Molly will be back, I'm sure. She's been super nice, you guys. Super sweet. And she also was very Monday. I'm kind of wanting to wait on her, you know. Let's see, Britt, check your messages. Okay, one sec. I know, Nikki. I know. I've seen it. I'm just not going to say nothing. You know, life is rough sometimes, you guys. People, you know, I'm not always going to be perfect. Nikki, I can't answer. I can't answer on while I'm live. Anyways, hey Cork, so many new names. So happy everyone got this Molly. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. She may have posted in the private. Let's see. No.
Yeah, she said to drop the link again, Brett.
Oh, okay, okay, doing it. I may have to go over to YouTube to do it, so she'll get it now because I think I'm fairly behind. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Please, God, let it work. Please. Nikki said she didn't call. That's weird. Okay.
Yes, Rebecca. A lot of them are.
Molly, it says devices not connected. Your guests will need to connect their mic before you can add them. Let me see if I can fix it. Shit. Oh, I'm so sorry. But anyways, how is everyone doing? And again, like I said, I'm really happy to see so many people coming out to support Molly. It's beautiful to see that, you know. Like I said, she's a sweet person, and it's not nice to see people like Molly and us getting, you know, railroaded for things that aren't true. And then, you know, for simple mistakes, you know, if you don't know something, you can't really get. Here she is. Railroaded for things that aren't true. You know, for simple mistakes, you know, if you don't know something.
Okay, I'm here. I'm sorry about that. It works now.
Yay! Gosh, you're so beautiful. Oh, my heavens.
Thank you. How are you?
So welcome. Wonderful. How are you?
Tough week. Tough week.
I know. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
My heart breaks for you.
It's okay. I'm a strong bitch. So before we get started, I'm going to be the icebreaker here. It's funny how, and I think you're going to agree with me. People want to talk about vetting. I've never spoken to you before, ever.
Right.
We didn't have a free interview. We didn't exchange a phone call, text, or email. I have no idea what I'm getting at. And I'm getting a bunch load of messages saying, don't go on her channel. She's super mean.
I know. We've been railroaded with trolls as of recent because of another creator. And it's awful, the things they've done to me and the things they're saying. Robbie knows a lot about it. I've talked to him and confided in him about just how stressful it is. So I'm sorry you're getting that. And
lucky for you, Brittany, I'm not a follower.
Right.
I make my own decisions on who I talk to.
See,
and
that's
I'm pretty fair and logical.
Yeah, I could tell. I was surprised.
We lost the host.
I know. She'll be right back. Sometimes it kicks her out, but she'll be right back. But yeah, thank you, Molly, for coming on.
Hey, Richard. Hi, everyone.
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Our connection's been good recently until tonight, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to talk about?
All right. So David didn't tell you everything about himself, did he? He seems to do that a lot.
Everything that you saw in every video that's posted chronologically is there. Nothing's edited. The only thing that no one saw besides Laura was when he emailed me his court documents or something.
Right.
And he said that he wanted them shared. I sent them to Laura. I never even looked at them myself. So, no, I know what the question is. Did I know that he was a pet?
No, that's not my question. I don't believe. I know you didn't. I believe you.
Molly, I was telling her that.
We believe you 100%.
Yep.
I could tell how genuine you were about it. And the thing is, David lies a lot. Like,
sorry, she'll be right back again. It happens all the time. Sorry. She has the worst internet service. But no,
Go ahead.
we wanted you to come on and tell your side too, because everybody should know you didn't know.
Yeah.
I think that anybody with common sense and watched it knows that we didn't know. I mean,
Yeah.
Tiffany and Laura didn't know. He hopped on. I never got to talk to him first either. I figured, hey, since he's going around, hey, let me give it a shot. And I don't regret it. I don't regret it having him on.
No.
I don't regret it because you want to know something? How many times have we ever had someone come on and say, yeah, I'm this and I'm this and I'm this? Well, hello, I thought that you were just, in the same jail as Chris Watts. That was enough for me. And I thought I was doing the right thing by saying, let's not make this about him. Because in the beginning, he was like, I don't want to be trolled and harassed like everybody else has been. And I say in the video, I haven't watched it, but I know that I did say, no one's going to harass you. I haven't seen anybody talking. Nobody had been talking smack about him on my channel. But I never saw him on Armchair Detective. And the one that I did see was there was these two girls that were interviewing him, but they were asking him very, the questions were appropriate, I guess, but they weren't questions that I would, ask him. And that's why I kind of turned it around and tried to make him feel comfortable. And I think that where I screwed up was making him a little too comfortable.
Right. Well, but you're like me, you're down to earth. You're easy to talk to. So, I mean, that's not your fault. But David, like everything that I've seen, like just from his first things on AD, each time it was a different story. What he told Daily Mail was a different story. What he's told you. Yeah. And then, I looked at his background. I used to work at a jail. I worked at a jail for 6 years. And, jails and prisons, they both have similar systems of the way they do things. And I looked at his paperwork, and like I showed Robbie, it shows that at the time that Chris Watts has been there, that he would have only spent a consecutive 10 days there. Like the actual housing would be held on the right-hand side. And it mostly shows that he has been in like rehab facilities. So if in that period of time, we were looking at it to see whether or not the Dylan Tolman thing happened in that time frame, and it did not. Like he's just picked up enough information from this girl that he writes and then filled in the blanks because he spent a lot of his life behind bars. And he has been in Dodge. It's just that he would have never left holding. I mean, not necessarily.
So you're telling me that one question that I was dying to know, my gut was right, because I kept thinking, wait, you're in jail for possession of meth, but you're in there with baby killers and wife killers.
Right.
I couldn't make that connection.
This is his photo here, and his profile. When you go to the Wisconsin judicial system, it shows every movement he's had in jail and in prison. Now, this is the photo that'll come up. They just used one, so it's going to be his first one there in Wisconsin. I did block out some information, just so that it does kind of protect him somewhat and protects us. But you can look at his movement. Let me go up to the one that I circled to show which side is actually where he was housed. Because he tried to lay off like he, has seen him talk to him so much, and that's just not the case. Because over here is where he was actually housed in supervised living facilities and the Brown County Jail. I mean, only one time was he in Dodge, and it was like for 10 days or 13 days to be exact.
Wow. He did seem believable. I mean, because like I had said, I was like, hey, why would he lie? Because he would have these these amazing stories that we would be eating up into. And every question that I asked was, well, I never asked him that. Well, we never had that conversation. So by hearing that, I was just like, okay, he sounds believable to me. But I think what bothered me most was I couldn't get him away. I couldn't get him off the panel. I tried to hint kindly. Yeah. The thing is thinking about it now, I think I was meant to have him on there. I think I was meant to have him say those disgusting things that he said. You want to know something? He said it on my channel. He said it on my channel. Fine, I own it. I'm the channel owner. Was my mouth on the freaking floor? Absolutely. Like any normal person, we'd be like, oh my God. Listen, I get a lot of people that come on my channel and stuff like that, come back, but no one like this. And what he presented himself to be was that he was across from Chris Watts' cell and that he had spent time with him. And I just wanted to ask him stupid questions, silly questions. Did I think about me asking him about his penis was going to go into self-mutilation and stick shit up his well, he says that he doesn't have anything up his ass, but his balls apart. I never met or talked to a person like that in my whole life. But when he said fingered, I
love your heart. I couldn't imagine. Like, what happened? I would say that your mouth dropped and hit the floor.
I think so. And this is another good question. I'm in no way defending this motherfucker. Okay, I just wanted to just say that. No way defending her. He could have lied to us. He could have lied to me, Tiffany, and Laura, and said, "Yeah, this girl that I was with, I was 20 and she was 16, almost going on 17." Would we have been freaking out? Not really, because he would have lied.
Yeah.
He said 13. He said it not so nonchalantly that I was like, that's not right. And then just if you either like Molly GoLightly's channel or you find Molly entertaining or you only go to Molly's channel when you're absolutely bored, you would see common sense that, you know, hey, wow, that escalated quickly. But if you hate me because God only knows what's wrong with you, then you're going to say, all right, she's a pedophile supporter. Okay. No one with any common sense or logical thinking is going to think, well, Marissa Zadinsky having a 14-year-old kid is going to support a pedophile. But I'll tell you one thing. Imagine I had Chris Watts on my panel. Imagine I planned it for 2 weeks and he came up on panel. How many? Will we have 150,000 people in the side chat trying to get on to talk to me, to talk to him? Of course. But does that mean that I support men who wipe out their whole families, wipe out their pregnant wife? Yeah. So like, this is not okay. All right. And then I have not had contact with him, but he stated, and I knew this. So about 4 nights ago, I sent a message at 3:47 to Tiffany Marie and Perplex QT. And I said, yo, we have to be careful with this dude because I there's a person that reached out to me on Instagram and said, yo, he's got a strangulation charge. And they showed me the thing. And I went, oh my God. I took that. I put it in my Patreon and I said, yo, we got to watch out for this dude. I knew nothing about the little girl at that time. He jumped on the next day. He just took a link that day. He wasn't invited a second time. He was only the first time was when he was invited. So when I hear strangulation, I didn't say anything. I waited for the other people in the side chat. I'm not stupid to say, hey, what about your strangulation charge? He saw the comment and you want to know something? He was like, oh yeah. And then like, oh yeah, I strangled my sister. Right? Yeah, but I'll get out of that. He has been in the last video. In the last video, he made a comment. I pinned it right to the top. And I wrote to him and I said, so how did your court date go? And I said this yesterday afternoon. And he said, oh, it's put off for 2 months. I didn't respond. You know what I did? I freaked out, called my friend and said, you want to know something? This guy is now on the street for an additional 2 months. At least I know that, because I don't think that he should be on the street.
Right. I agree with
And
you.
know that this dude just got out of jail 1 month ago, and he strangles his own sister. He does not belong in public.
No, and I was trying to figure it out because I was looking in Wisconsin, and now that didn't go on. Like, he was arrested after AD's panel, and the reason he went to the hospital is because whenever we book in inmates, if they say there's something wrong with them, if they claim their chest hurting or whatever, then we have to send them to the hospital with the officer to be medically cleared, because if something were to happen, they died on like the corrections officer's hands, then that's on that corrections officer for booking them in, even though something's wrong with them, right? So he did have to be medically cleared. He was in the hospital, but only for a period of time so that he could be taken back to jail to be booked in. And I am not the one that called his PO. I did not. I would be glad to say I did, but I
Diane. It was actually Diane. She admitted it.
Right. See, I didn't do that. But he claims that I did. And he said it many a places, and I didn't do it.
Oh, really? No,
Yep.
I don't know. I did think that was messed up. I did. I was like, holy shit. Me and Laura were like, oh my God, somebody like went real life on him. But this is the thing. I also said, you know, David, you might not know this, but I'm a life coach and I'm pretty good at giving really good advice. I don't think having a YouTube channel is going to be good for you. I don't think that YouTube is a place for healing and trying to do better for yourself. I don't.
No, there's too many factors.
It is an absolute rut.
Yes.
And he had a wrench temporarily because we couldn't even find this dude's link. We did not know. And let me say that. I never thought that he would build a channel and have a successful channel. No, he was at the time, he was being very polite. We were all, even Laura was being handling him nicely. Tiffany Marie, everyone that came on. It just went too far. This guy is not okay up here. And everyone has to realize that when you're dealing with someone who admitted that he's a schizo, who that admitted that he's got anxiety and bipolar and this, you could tell something's wrong with him. I'm not making fun of him. And I'm not going to be mean to someone. Number one, I'm not going to be mean to a career criminal that can come and get me. I have to sleep with one eye open. I'm not trying to mess with this dude. I'm not trying to mess with this dude. I don't know people like this in my real life. And I hate to say it, but I was reading a book, trying to read a book, and my mind was emblazoned on this guy about I said to myself, but have I ever entertained or talked to a pedophile in my life? And all I can say is, not to my knowledge, but I believe in my life, I've come across probably 1,000 and didn't even know it. He's the only one that admitted it. He admitted it. So I can't be mad. But if you're saying that this dude is lied about, all right, so he was in the vicinity, but he was nowhere close to Chris Watts, then I get that. Then that's bad. That's bad.
Right. And I had some private combos with some people, and I know that they don't admit whatever, that's fine. But this guy, you can look for yourselves at the Wisconsin, profile to see where he's moved. You just have to understand, the movement of it. And you also, I know that it's so easy to create paperwork, but he needs to understand that that's illegal to do as well. If he had some sort of absolute proof, then I would say sorry. I really would. But everything I've looked at proves that he is telling little tales. And I know that another person he's connected with done the same thing. So it just makes a lot of sense to me. Why would he tell the truth? He went to the Daily Mail and sold that info. And then, I don't know, his stories just don't line up. And I feel bad that he done that to you. I really do. And I think that he should have let you know that he was, what he was originally in for.
I don't think that this guy knows. Yeah, exactly, Brantley. So the letters are faked. I don't think that this guy knows that he's doing anything wrong. I really don't. I don't think he knows that he's doing anything wrong. there's a part of me that feels bad for him because he's so messed up. But I also don't want him within 1,000 feet of me.
Absolutely.
And he's never coming tipsy. I'm tipsy toes. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll call you tipsy. I don't want this guy on my, I don't want him on my, coming on and taking a link anymore. He disturbs me. He disturbed everyone else, and it doesn't matter what they're saying. Oh, Marissa, you shouldn't have. Shut the frig up. I can handle my own.
Yeah.
I'm in charge of who the fuck is on the panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm responsible. But how was I so friggin' supposed to know?
It's not your fault. It really isn't. I've been done the same way. I believe this girl was my friend that come from a big channel. And then I found out she wasn't who she was saying. And she's tied to this dude. So that's how I figured it out, because it hit me all of a sudden one night. When I seen the Brown County Jail address on his envelope, I was like, oh, hell no. They would never let a felon write another felon like that from Brown County Jail, unless they just let people do that kind of stuff.
Oh, wait, felons can't write to each other?
No, not from like in a Kentucky jail. You cannot. No. So I would imagine it's the same. Like felons can't write to another facility.
Yeah, another facility whenever they're currently being housed.
Oh, currently being housed. Okay.
And right now, he even said on your channel that he's in a halfway house. That's technically,
I'm so embarrassed.
That's technically under. Sorry, Brittany's back.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Keep talking, Tips. I'm so sorry.
I just want to give a shout out to Laura. Girl, you were right. He just said way too much.
Mm-hmm.
I give you guys props for getting him to say that, because
you deserve credit.
I'm glad that he said what he said. Listen, people might not like it, and it's fine. And I'm glad that it was kind of like I'll explain. When he was talking about, and then I fingered her and blah, 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 and everything was great. God. I felt like I was experiencing some sort of sleep paralysis. I think that if I was cammed up, it would have been 10 times worse, because I don't know. I think the chair would have broken to a million pieces. Like I was,
yeah. I don't know what to say.
Be happening. Everyone knows this is the risk that you take. You just never know. But I don't know what to say. And if this was a police interrogation, I'd be like, I want to help you, but I don't know how, because it happens so quickly.
Yeah.
It happens so quickly. And, Tipsy, people are trying to say, oh, why don't you vet your people? Don't you look into your people? No, I don't look into anybody. If he was on Armchair Detective, that means he went to the best.
Yeah.
Now, and then he was trickling his way down. So I said, okay, maybe let me try my luck. And he
did know.
He popped up.
You could tell. You can tell you didn't know.
Yeah, you could tell.
And you did shut it down a couple times.
I think he liked me. I think that he liked the fact that my channel and my side chat was very gracious and kind to him, and we were delicate with him. And I'm not going to apologize and say I was wrong for being delicate with him. And then people want to get on me for saying that, oh, why should he have his privacy? But you don't understand. We were here to talk about Chris Watts. We weren't here to talk about anyone's past.
Right.
And he put it out there. Like, he said it, not you.
And then later on, he felt so comfortable with me. Maybe it's because of my soothing voice. But later on he felt
mods, please make sure that nobody is disrespecting either Molly or Save Robbie, please. And if they are, put them in timeout or throw them out.
You want to know something, Brittany? I've never been insulted by a billionaire or a genius. They can say whatever they want.
I like that. I like what you just said.
I haven't. When I get insulted by geniuses and billionaires, that's when I'm going to start working on myself. But from now on, keep talking about me. Your interest is what gets me paid every month. Thank you.
You're amazing.
Oh my God, I feel so bad for this girl, Brittany.
I know she's coming back. I agree 100% with
Oh my
you.
God, she's probably like, this fucking
Yeah,
computer.
it happens a lot. She lives out in the middle of nowhere in Kentucky, so
I hate to ask you to, Molly, but do you care to try taking your camera down and see if that'll help? I'm sorry. It's just for whatever reason, my StreamYard, if anybody has a camera on, sometimes it works flawlessly, like
All right,
every other
let's see
night.
what works. Good. I
Okay.
don't. I'd rather not be on camera, but
You're
apparently if you're
beautiful.
on camera, you must be ugly or you must be hiding something. I don't know.
No, you're beautiful. Lord,
Okay.
I
No.
wish I looked half of the beauty you've got.
Oh,
Jeez.
stop.
I'm not joking. I'm serious. I was telling Tipsy.
Collagen. You got to take a lot of collagen.
Listen,
All
if
right.
I ever get the money, I'm going to get me some collagen. Definitely going to get it because you're gorgeous. But I just wanted to show you our support and let you know that, we've done our background check on him and he's not who he was stating he was. And it's not your fault. I mean, that he didn't give you that info up front, and it's terrible that he didn't. And to see people coming, I mean, people have been coming after me for things just for 2 weeks, Tips. And it's because I trusted the wrong people. No,
David?
not about David, about this other girl. I had 2 people I become close friends with, and I trusted them. I made them my management and thought they were helping me. But the whole time, the only thing they were doing was trying to get their drama and their problems they had off of them and onto me. And it worked flawlessly, honey. Oh, heavens, the stuff I've been through this last little bit. And then also the female I was talking about that's connected to David, that was a thing. Because I wasn't going to lie and pretend like she had talked to Chris or emailed him when I figured out that she hadn't. She had wrote to him a lot, but he eventually cut her off. And that's when she made a YouTube channel. And she clung, how some people have obsessions with YouTubers or famous people. I'm not saying she had it with me, but she had it with
every single day for 3 years.
Right. And she worked.
And it's a
really
girl, right? It's a girl, right, Brittany? Is it a girl? Is it a girl that's obsessed with you? Because it's never like a hot rich guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's always like some weirdo chick. Yeah. Okay. Those are your stalkers. Those are your haters. Those insecure chicks.
She back yet?
I don't hear her.
But anyway,
thank you, Lori. Hi, Miss Soper. I see you, Miss Soper, and I see you saying very nice things about me when I'm not even looking. That's how you know, who's awesome is when you're not even in the chat and you see them, and you can see them saying nice things, and you're not even there.
Absolutely.
So, thank you. Poor thing. So it wasn't my camera. Well, I wonder, is she on a computer or a phone?
Her computer. But she goes on both, so she'll probably go on the other one now. She'll be right back.
Oh, the chicken lady's here. Oh, thank you, Chastity.
Yeah, we just wanted to hear your side of the story, what happened, because we were trolled and had some comments put up, and we just, we support you. We know you didn't know. We know you would not do. You're a mother. Any mother would not knowingly do something like that. You know what I mean? Not that there's anything against people. They do make mistakes, but you got a child. You're you want to protect that baby against anybody that harms children or anything.
I think that even besides me being, Jake's mom, I think that I hated pedos before I had Jake, and I hate anybody else's kid or had to go through something like that, or any woman that had to learn to walk and live, having been hurt as a child. That does psychological damage, and it happens to 1 in 3 women. I personally am not a survivor of, abuse, sexual abuse. I haven't been. I didn't have any weird uncles or I was never put in any weird situations. But thank God. And thank God. I came close, but I fought my way out, but I was also 19. No means no, guys.
Exactly.
And yeah, no means no, and get
my
out of
own
here.
brother, my own brother done things to me, and a grown up knew about it, and they never done anything. I never told my father. I was told that if I did, he would go to prison. But there were grown ups in my family that knew, and they did nothing because he was my brother.
Yeah, that's tough, man. One of my best friends was molested by their own father.
That's so sad, man. I couldn't imagine that.
Friends. And the mother ran away from them. I had another friend that was beaten, hurt by their own father, and he was a male. And some people, they told him he was lying. This is how people get twisted. But then again, we also, it's a sticky situation because sometimes we have people that want, attention, and sometimes stories are not real, or the perception is not real, and that's why this is always going to be a huge debate.
Exactly.
So I'm really interested in putting the nail. And how do you think we can do that? Put the nail in the coffin with this guy, David, because I know that the last thing that he posted in a comment, which is pinned, as I said to him, what happened with your strangulation charge in court? And he's like, oh, it's put off for another 2 months.
That's awful.
That's awful.
I mean, what do you think of someone that all right. So you said that you worked in a jail.
Yes.
And my whole thing is, I'm hoping that this judge and the state is going to look at this guy's rap sheet and say, this guy is not well. He's medicated. He self-mutilates, and he's only been out of jail. First, I heard it was a couple of months. Then I heard it was a month, and he's already strangled somebody.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Like that. He doesn't belong out here. I don't care if he was nice and polite to me.
Right.
A person like that is so far gone that he fine. He says and I didn't like the way, you know what? Why isn't anybody freaking out over the fact that he said, oh, but I'll beat that charge on Friday? That's what he said.
Oh my God. Tipsy pointed that out to me. Yeah. And the fact that when you ask if his sister was okay, he didn't really say anything.
He didn't say anything. Someone in the chat goes, oh, he said his sister's fine. How did the police get involved then?
Right. So she's apparently not fine. And did this happen in Kentucky now? Because I'm assuming his family is from Kentucky. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. I was looking through his stuff. I looked today even, and nothing new has been added, like from where he went to court. So I'm assuming that this charge is a Kentucky charge. See, most of this stuff in Wisconsin evolves around drugs and credit card fraud.
No, Harry, Armchair Detective did not bring him in. What David is claiming is that before he got out, that Christopher Watts said, when you get out, can you contact Armchair Detective? That's what he claims. Now, I know that there's a letter that's to him from Chris Watts. Now, do I know if that's really from Chris Watts? How would I know? I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what that letter even said. Did you see the letter?
I wondered if he wasn't using the girls' letters, is what I thought, and then like fixed them, somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, I've not physically held his letter in my hands to be able to say a different.
What does that mean? What does that mean, Harry? Come on, Molly, please. What does that mean?
Okay, please, Harry. I'm sorry.
I don't understand. What is your question? Do you think that I'm making up excuses for him? What was in that letter? He said on my panel, Chris Watts said to him, yo, when you get out, contact Armchair Detective. Who's known as the biggest Armchair is known as the biggest Chris Watts
yeah.
Yeah. He's the biggest one. And from what I know, Chris Watts and and Shannon's Watts, their friends, their family have all, and their neighbors now, all know who we are.
Yeah, they
Any
do.
of
I mean,
You think that if I show up at Chris Watts' house, that the neighbor next door is not going to be, oh, crap. It's that Molly GoLightly. Ah, crap.
right.
And this is the thing. Yeah, I'm not the most popular. I'm one of them. I definitely am one. No matter how many times I try to stop away from this, no matter how many
Then
times.
Sarah, I deleted Harry's stuff because I don't want anyone harassing Molly. Like I've said, it's not her fault, and I don't want anyone.
I don't know what he meant. Mean, Brittany? Like, what the hell did he mean by? Oh,
I have
on,
no
Molly.
idea. That's what they do. That's what trolls do. They do the same thing to me after this whole, recliner girl stuff. They just want to aggravate you. There wasn't a question. It was just, come on now, Molly. Like,
What does that mean? Come on, what? I don't know. Molly. Oh, I swear. Come on.
I don't know what they want. You can only tell your truth, and you're telling your truth. It's like they want to hear something different. They want what they think in their head to be what's really the reality, and it's just not.
What's the answer that they want, Brittany? What do they want? What do they want to hear?
I don't know.
Do they hear that I sent them money? That I offered him to come move in with me? That I offered him life coaching sessions? None of that happened.
Exactly.
Nothing.
I think that you're awesome. I think that what you've done, you didn't do anything intentionally. You didn't do anything but do your job on like what you do on YouTube. You brought entertainment, but is he a bad person? Yes, but did you know? No. Had you known, you've talked about it. You obviously do not agree with what he has done. You've talked about it now, I mean, why is that not good enough for people? I don't understand. It's like they think we should be fortune tellers. What do they want?
MT, to answer your question, I'm going to say it again. According to David, he said that before he got out, that Chris Watts approached him and said, when you get out, go to YouTube and find this creator and tell him that there were other people involved in this. But he didn't say who.
Right.
Go to Armchair Detective. He didn't say go to Molly GoLightly. And you want to know something? I'm glad he didn't say go to Molly GoLightly. Because I don't know how I would feel knowing that Chris Watts himself is, I don't think he's ever seen a video of me. I'm sure someone in his family, friend circle had been like, yeah, there's this chick that she's the one that started it. No, I just happened to see, I was in Virginia and I just happened to see on the news in the hotel room that this horrible thing happened. And what's funny is my husband had said they were going to Target to get Jake a swimsuit so he can go into the pool. And my husband said, Marissa. And I said, what? And he goes, you're not going to believe this horrible story out of Denver. And I said, what? And he told me. I said, oh, shit. Now, at that time, I was doing Justice for Junior, this young boy, 15-year-old boy in Manhattan that was attacked by a machete by a Dominican gang. It was terrible.
Oh,
and so I was doing, some true crime stuff. And I really thought that we would see a trial. I really thought that we were going to learn stuff. Did I think that we were going to be able to see Shanann's life and what her daily life was? And the night before, I started to watch a couple of videos that Shanann put out a long time ago where, she's like baking and talking about like a peppermint candy. And Chris is in the background, a shake.
Yeah, that's her. The peppermint shake was her favorite.
And I had to say, like, I'm not being mean, but it just seems like in everything that I've seen of her, because Robbie asked me, he goes, Marissa, honestly, he goes, do you think that in real life, if you knew her, if you knew her in life, he goes, would you like her? And I said, what I don't like about her is everything that I've seen of her is she's always trying to convince me that everything is awesome. Everything is awesome.
Right.
Everything in life is awesome. But
that's the MLM mind frame. Like that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to sell their lifestyle. So I see what you're saying.
The scary reality of this whole story was nothing was what it
seemed
to be. It wasn't nothing. Listen, the guy was running off and doing his thing with Nicole, and nothing was right.
Exactly.
Nothing was right. And
That's
there was
what
something
I'm
else
good
that
about
pissed
that.
me off. Something very little kind of pissed me off. And I was talking to Save Robbie on the phone. I said, Robbie, I got to talk to you. I said, I'm starting to get a lot. And the thing is the more of these videos that you watch of Shanann, and guess what? Back then when they were all put out by Plunder, there was no time for me to watch it because I was doing the same. I was doing my own thing, and there was zero time. There was zero time for me to work, do sessions. It was just, I was in over my head. I was in over my head. And
I understand that.
it was horrible. It was a horrible time for me.
I'm so sorry.
No, I don't be sorry. It's fine. I mean, it's over. But yeah, I mean, there are times where I say, I wish I could give the money back. I really do. I wish I could have just given it back just to have my normal life back and have a really boring giddy channel and not have all these psychos. But I was talking to, and not everyone's a psycho, but this is the thing. Everyone, have you noticed that, like, when we talk about, like, what is it about this case that everyone's so crazy about? Well, guess what? I found it weird that the media really didn't care for it as much as the people on YouTube. Yeah, I found that a little strange. But we saw all these crazy videos where if you watched her enough about how awesome everything was and how great Thrive was, then guess what? I felt almost brainwashed to place an order.
Right? Eric was trying to get like, stop it. No, I mean, and I don't mean that
am I going to be over the moon? And she's talking about, like, traveling all over the world. And I'm like, well, where did she go? She's like, oh, well, she went to Punta Cana. And I'm like, okay, I've been to Punta Cana like twice. Where else has she gone? Oh, just around the United States. I'm like, yeah, technically that's not like around the world. But I forget that she's just a small town girl.
Yeah, and to small town girls, that's like a big deal, you know.
She was, and she was small. She seemed like she was very, very, very hungry. Yeah. Hungry.
100%.
And I told Robbie, I told Robbie, I said, I'm pissed off now. He goes, why are you pissed off, Marissa? And I said, I'm watching a video of Chris Watts with Cece on his shoulders, and they're walking through Denver with his parents, downtown Denver. I said, Shannon is recording them in the street. He seems like a really laid-back guy, this Chris Watts.
Yeah.
And I never really looked. I didn't look at these videos before, and now I'm seeing it all over, and I'm watching for the first time. I'm saying, I said, this just triggered me. This just pissed me off. He goes, what? I said, Chris Watts is wearing a backpack on his back, and it says SWC. Now, it pissed me off. And, you know, you would think, all right, Marissa, why are you so pissed off at a backpack? Well, as far as, like, I don't know, maybe conspicuous consumption, or maybe just like, what do you call it in your money? I'm
trying to think of what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
When you just
Tipsy. Tipsy's really good with this. She helps me all the time.
The word is God. She was so
financial consumption. No,
consumer. Conspicuous consumption. But the thing is, what's the difference? Why did Shanann need the Shanann Chris Watts embroidered? An extra $30 for an embroidered. We know that that's yours. She knows that it's hers. But I think that she did those little things for validation. And for validation, I mean, we are going to be the model perfect family. We are going to make sure that our daughters have little bows in their hands, and that I'm making cookies, and everything's so perfect. I'm on top of the world in a sundress, laying on the beach, blah, blah, blah. And here she is. She's like, oh my God, everything's so great. I'm having such a good time. When I go on travel videos, I'm always complaining. I do travel complaining. I'm always complaining. I'm like, it's so fucking hot here. Oh my God. I'm so annoyed. Oh my God, get me off this boat. Oh my God. The humidity's killing me. I can't wait to get home. And then I'm thinking about it and I'm like, okay. But that's not all my videos are. I'm like, oh, look at this. This is cool. But this part sucks. Hers was just, everything is perfect. And then there's a video of her.
The Alexis Sharkey case, because she was also an MLM, for Monet. And it was the same thing with her and Tom. They, everything was perfect. And, it's because of the selling the lifestyle stuff. And it's sad to see that, because they're trying to sell such a beautiful life, that behind the closed doors, so much like insanity has taken place, and these people end up murdered because of that. I think it's like a shout out, like from these people who are losing their lives from it. Like, this has got to stop. Like, show the real shit. Like, I talk about how I struggle to pay my bills. I talk about all of that. Like, I'm definitely not an MLM person. Like, I just can't do it because I cannot pretend like everything's okay. I'm just too blunt. I'm like, well, this shit sucks. Like, I just had to pay $300 for a damn refrigerator. And then I had some girl making fun of me on another channel and having people come in and attack me, saying that I wanted people to pay my bills, when all I said was, being an adult sucks. I struggle sometimes, and exactly. Like, I'm not going to pretend like my life is perfect like these other people. I'm just not made for that. Like, if you want to watch me, then it's because you want the real shit. You want to hear how shitty my life can be, but how blessed I really am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's just how life is.
Right now, I know you don't care about my personal situation.
No, I do care.
I didn't. Here I am. I was so upset over like the whole DMX thing, and people are saying things on my channel saying, "Marissa, I'm so sorry for your loss." What are you talking about? It's not my loss. I spent one evening with my family having dinner with him, and he was a great guy. And the imprint and how he touched me, not physical way, but like how his words touched me that night, just made me love him so much. And here I am worried about, and I'm listening to all these songs where he's like, where's my dogs at? Where's my dogs at? And everything is dog, woof, woof. And this whole time, my little puppy is suffering.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, and then he passes away. I knew that I knew exactly when they were going to pull the plug on him. I wasn't supposed to say anything. And I'm sorry for that. And, now I'm hit with an insane bill, and she hasn't even gotten spayed or chipped yet. Right. And she's got to have she's got to have an operation on her legs. Oh. And it turns out my dog's vagina is too tight.
Oh, God.
How does that happen? I know you're laughing, but
I'm sorry.
He said that, she says that we brought her in, and all she did was lick her vagina. I said, excuse me? He goes, you didn't notice that all she does is lick her vagina? I'm like, wait a second.
So that's why she does it?
Yeah. Well, when I got my second wind, because they said we're going to keep her for a bit, and then I said I'm going to send my husband back because everything you said just went over my head, and you might as well be speaking Greek.
Right.
I went home, I was crying to Adrian, and he's like, what happened? Where's the dog? And I'm like, you got to go get it. Take my credit card, go get this dog and have them explain to you. He goes, well, what did the doctor say? I said, I don't know, because I was seeing stars. So the dog's vagina, I can't believe I'm saying this. Violet's vagina is so tight that
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I wonder if that's why my dog Montana does that.
She licks her pee-pee?
Yeah, all the time, man. Constantly. It's so aggravating. I can have her in the bedroom at night. Oh my God. He said that when she pees, not all of it's coming out. Some of it stays there, and it causes a bacterial infection. So she's on antibiotics for that. And they had to deworm her.
She's on special foods, and she's got to have a surgery because her nasal passages are too thin. They're just little slits. But she doesn't snore. I noticed she doesn't snore.
Right. So that sounds good.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, so I know everyone just loves Violet. She's so cute. She's so cute. So yeah, I'm hit with this massive bill and special food on top of it. Had to pay for the medicine, and
that's going to be long term. Like her having to have special food, right?
But
like she's going to have to.
You want to know something, Brittany?
Yeah.
I wanted her. I waited for her, and it's just like having a little baby. If something was you know, Jake was born with jaundice. I had a C-section. Thank God Adrian was there to keep taking him to the hospital and have him on the light. I just couldn't do it. Thank God I had a mother and sister, you know, and my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law all flew out, and they all took turns helping me till I recovered. I was lucky.
See, I had Sadie and Aiden. My little boy passed away when he was 9 days old. And him and Sadie both had yellow jaundice. But Aiden had, he had an indirect, Billy Rubin is what colors, you know, the yellow for jaundice, right? Well, he had it indirectly and directly in his bloodstream. That was the first thing we found out that was wrong. And then I was upset about that. I stayed up all night crying. Finally, the guy at the Ronald McDonald House came up and woke us up. And the doctor was on the phone to let me know that he had developed so many different things. It's called necrotizing ankylosing. And basically, you know how like they say the baby's lungs are not fully developed. Well, Aiden's bowels were not fully developed enough to properly process bacteria. Thank God that I breastfed, because breast milk has less bacteria than formula. And so they sent him to UK, which is a big hospital, you know, there in Lexington. And he passed away that night at 8:27 p.m. And him and Sadie, it's so strange. He was born at 8:17 a.m. and Sadie was born at 8:18 a.m. But anyway, Sadie, she's doing really good. When she was first born, actually, she was sicker than Aiden, we thought at first. She had fluid on her lungs and she had quit breathing. And it was just, I don't know what I've ever done, like, for so much tragedy to come. But that's what I talk to a lot of people about. And I try to help other moms that have been through similar things. But so my very firstborn, the day that I brought my daughter home, I had to plan his funeral. And so now every birthday, you know, that weighs over her. And I try my best not to let it, you know, discourage her birthdays. But it's always going to be there, you know. And we just try to show like our tribute to him every single year. And then my dad was like my best friend. And that's how I really got into the Chris Watts case, because my dad passed away tragically. He was riding the zero-turn lawnmower on August the 10th, and he passed away of a massive heart attack. And so on the 13th, you know, when all this stuff started coming out, those days following, I was just sitting on my bed crying. And that's what drawed me into this case. And I started watching on YouTube. And just a couple months ago, I was like, okay, I've got to start putting my input in. And I really didn't think anybody would want to hear it, but it kind of took off, you know?
Run.
Yeah, I should have. I wish I would have ran. But I've met a lot of good people out of it, you know, and I've made a lot of really good friends.
Yeah, well, I never mentioned this on my channel. I didn't mention on this channel. The only person that knows this is Save Robbie. I haven't even told any of my friends. I haven't told my husband. I haven't told my Patreons. About, well, the night before last, I said, this is it. And I pulled out some paper and a pen, and I wrote a letter to Chris Watts.
Right.
And it was the time. Fine. He gets what? Well, according to David, who is not a reliable source, says that he gets thousands of letters from all over the world, 5 to 7 letters a day, and passes them on to other people for pen pals. I believe that. I believe that he passes them off and says, hey, do you want a pen pal? Call, write to this girl.
Right. That's what he done with Dylan.
Yeah. I wrote to him, and I'm just like, you know, the whole thought of after is what this man and what this woman Nicole, their choices indirectly affected
So many.
thousands of people. My life is forever changed
Yeah.
because of him. A man that I have never met has changed my life forever. Forever.
Laura, I can say for a fact that Bubbles is not Blether's mom. I can say that because I've talked with Blether and I've talked with her mom and I've talked with Bubbles. It's not the same person. Sorry about that, Molly. I wanted to make sure people knew.
I told
But
you all he said is all worth things he ever did run. Yeah. Yeah, I very much wish, and that's the thing. Like, as a life coach, I'm constantly trying to convince people that they need to move on from the past. And the thing is I made the bed. That's the bed I lie in. I made the choice, and
I like that saying.
But it's the truth. I mean, this is what I chose to do, and this is the direction that I took. I took a chance, and yeah, fine, you can make some cash out of it, but I could make cash, utilizing my brain and my working hands, my working arms, my working legs, my working brain from what's left of it.
You're amazing, Molly. We all look up to you.
Oh, thank you. How come I've never seen you in my chat?
Well, I actually just started not that long ago.
Really?
Tipsy had turned me on to you, and Robbie talks about you sometimes. And I'd never seen your stuff until I don't know a couple weeks ago. And Monday when I get paid, I told Eric, I said, "See, now Robbie's the only person I'm a member have a membership with." But I told him, I said, "I'm going to get a membership for Molly."
So thank you.
You'll see
do
me
before
more
the 15th. The 15th is our giveaway, you guys. We've got a whole bunch of Oh my God, we got a bunch of YSL makeup to give away, gift cards. We got some Kylie Jenner makeup. Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of FabFitFun boxes. Oh yeah, I'm like
share that. Tell them where to go and what to do. And we do have her link, you guys. I put it in the bio. It's literally like the only thing in the bio. So be sure you go and subscribe to her channel. And I want to hear more about this giveaway though.
I mean, every month on the 15th, we give away prizes just like this. I'll show you. Hopefully you won't get bumped up. But we have expensive YSL lipsticks, eyeliners. We've got some Kylie Jenner stuff. We got a couple of FabFitFun boxes down there. We have 2 of them. We've got the booty pant. We got the booty, the booty lifting pants that everyone's talking about on TikTok.
Girl,
I got a pair for myself and a pair for either Patreons or the giveaway. Yes, Cork, it's going to be a really good one. I still haven't even gotten the gift cards. Well, the thing is I give away because I do have good months, and I have a Patreon. My Patreon, there's a prize every week, not just like once a month. So there's a girl that just won a YSL. Hers is over there though, but she's coming here to Hershey where I live. She won a YSL lipstick. I mean, this is gorgeous. It's a $40 lipstick, and I love YSL. I love Chanel. We give away Chanel. We give away, Uncommon James. We give away all that good stuff. And it's I like giving it back because everyone's been very generous to me. So I don't want to ever be perceived as, Molly's only about the money. Or Molly's a big scam artist. She never gives anything. She's just a big taker. Yes, you can enter from the UK. Most of my Patreon.
Where can we find your Patreon link, Molly? Is that on your channel in your bio there?
Oh, you don't have to just be a Patreon. You could be a member on my channel. Just hit the member button. Or I do before the 15th because on the 15th. Is the 15th Thursday is the giveaway?
Yeah, it should be soon because I know Monday is the 12th. So yeah, it will be Thursday. See, Monday's the 12th, so 12, 13, 14.
Did you know? It's a Friday?
Yeah, Friday, I believe. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Shit. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No, it's Thursday. You're right. God, me and
We gotta go out
numbers.
of
I'm not
town
good.
on Friday. I'm leaving the state. Did you know that? Just letting you know. Did you know that? David's sister, the one that he strangles,
Yeah.
is a criminal as well.
No, I hadn't.
Okay, so I'm your host, Brittany. Nice to meet you. How are you? We're going to talk a whole bunch of shit about what a big bitch Molly GoLightly is, everybody. But don't say anything because I'm going to delete this later. Disrespect.
Sorry, Molly. No, I didn't look into his family's lives. I didn't want to.
Yeah, he's a criminal too.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense. I would imagine that he probably, his parents most likely have records.
His sister is on the government watch list. I'm just getting this right now. Movement means where the inmate went that day, like to court, counseling, etc. It doesn't mean movement as in moving, LOL. Okay. All right. Like the whole David thing, I mean, I hope that like what we talked about kind of puts some people's things to rest. Tiffany Marie was like, Marissa. And I said, what? She goes, did you take his wrench away? And I was like, oh crap, hold on, I'll do it right now.
Thank God.
He doesn't even know what the power of a wrench can do. So I was worried. I just took it away. It doesn't mean that he's on, the platform of Friend or Patreon or, but it wasn't that. It was just so that you need that in order to post the link. That's all that it was. Like, I just can't believe that anyone with any common sense or any logic at all would think that me, Laura, and Tiffany Marie knew that this guy was out of control, crazy, blah, blah. The only thing that I can say that I kept to myself and was very, and I don't even know. I think I might have said it, but I don't know if I said it with Tiffany Marie and Laura. I don't know. Or if I said it to him. I just don't understand how someone, maybe it's different in other states, but how would someone with a charge of meth possession be with baby killers and wife killers? Why would you be in maximum? Is that a maximum security crime?
Yeah, Dodge is a high security location, but it's like kind of Chris Watts is lucky, really, that he gets to stay there because everyone that goes there, they end up being sent somewhere else. That's what it is. It's like it's not a permanent facility for most inmates, but because of Chris's situation, he gets to stay there, kind of like Stephen Avery when he was in there, which he's been sent to another facility now too. But like people who have killed children and things like that, they do get to stay at Dodge. But normally when an inmate goes to Dodge, it's to wait to be transferred somewhere else. That's why I'm saying he's only been there like 10 days all the time that Chris has been there. And it shows proof when you look him up on the.
Okay, so Tipsy, have you ever seen this show To Catch a Predator?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so it's basically a show where they set up dudes. They do sting operations on TV, and they do it via computer. And they will have a cop pretending to be a 14-year-old child to meet up with some 30-year-old dude. And she'll start flirting with him, and she'll come out and say, I'm only 14, my mom's not home, blah, blah, blah. And he'll come and bring pizza and stuff like that. So for me, I see that as educational. I don't see that as entertainment. So let me tell you something. I have a lot of guests that come on my panel. I mean, like Aaron Carter used to pop on. This kid, Aaron Carter, used to be like a singer. He's not really famous anymore. He used to
I adored him growing up. That was my man, honey. Posters everywhere when I was a kid. Not even kidding.
Yeah. His little wife, girlfriend don't like me. So me and Aaron are not allowed to talk anymore. So I remember I was attacked because of my dealings with Aaron Carter, because he was supposedly speaking to a girl and sending pictures to a 15-year-old girl. Oh, do you support that? Obviously, I don't support that, but I don't support anything like that. Like, what do you think that I really stand up for? Because the only thing that I know that I've stood up for in this whole past year is St. Jude's Hospital. That's the only thing that I've been standing up for. That's the only thing that I can say, you know, what have you stood up for? Well, this year it's been St. Jude over and over and over and over again. I don't know what to think of David, but all I can say is I did say the other night that I'm not going to talk about him any longer. Armchair Detective had his girl reach out, the PR. Look at that. Oh my God. Reach out to me, and we were going to do something to talk about it. And simultaneously, me and Armchair Detective were like, you know what, we're not going to do it. But we also didn't know that people were going to be so petty and stupid and think, oh my God, I have material. Ugh.
Did you see the one with the 2 lines, Molly?
Yes.
Okay. Right on the left side, it's the reporting location. That's when you get arrested, you get taken to a reporting location. And then you get classified as like,
transferred.
Oh, there you go. She's back.
Yeah, so the right-hand side is where he was actually living. That's what we would call it, you know, at a jail. That's your living location. And then what's there on the left side, that's just the department that he was like lodged with. So basically you would consider them an inmate, but that's like if we do a furlough or if we were to send an inmate to rehab.
Yeah,
they would still be lodged. Right.
And there was no time that he was with.
It's like the preschool on a campus of the middle school or the elementary school. It'd be the preschool part.
Right.
Because I think that we all wanted to know if I think that where the curiosity came and where I came is I just want to ask, like, you know, what kind of conversations did you have with this dude? What was his favorite snack? Did you see him
I
naked?
don't blame you.
No,
yeah, I don't know. Does he have a big dick? Like, I mean,
I want to know. Like, what were these girls fighting over? What were these girls fighting over? Come on. And now we know that he's fat. We know he got fat again. Right? We found out that he got fat again. And we found out that he passes on the, and you want to know something? Who's to say that Chris Watts is going to get my letter and say, okay, Marissa Zadinsky, aka Molly GoLightly, all right, hey, Bubba.
I wrote him too, Molly. I wrote him too, and I asked my subs what they wanted me to ask, and I sent that letter to him. I've not gotten one back yet, but I done the same thing.
So, like, so how long ago did you send it? Shit.
Here, it was a while ago.
Oh.
But
well,
yeah.
What do I have to do? Send them a picture of my tits? Shit.
Well, that might not get
we have to take one for the team.
Sorry.
We have to take one for the team and send them a topless photo. This is my time. Get right back to me. God damn it. Adrian, is it okay if I send in? Like, okay, dear, whatever you need to do.
I sent a photo of myself too. I did. I'm just hoping that, you know, maybe he would write back to me. But I've not heard anything yet. I sent my last letter, I guess, like probably a week and a half ago. I'm just going to write till he writes back. That's going to be my thing to do.
Mine was a one and done.
I'm not. I'm going to try to. I really want to ask him some things because I'm not 100% sure that the first one didn't get screwed up because I sent it when we were on the road. My husband and I, we did do like expedited shipping stuff, and we were traveling around the U.S. And when I sent it, I'm not sure because I went into like this weird little post office, and there was nobody in there, you know, COVID times. So I put it in like this little box, but I mean, I don't know for sure. I wanted to give it to somebody and be like, please handle this with care because it's like, you know, a weird thing I'm doing like I normally wouldn't do. So I sent one more, and if he doesn't write back, maybe I won't send another one. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the questions I had, you know, like they were serious. I wanted to know, does he know this person? Does he know that person? Did he talk to this person on the phone? You know, I didn't want to ask him questions that were going to make him feel weird, if that makes sense, because I didn't want to run him away from, you know, I wanted him to write back. That was my intention when I sent it.
Mm.
In my opinion, though, the girl was 13 and he was 20. He was the adult in the situation. She was the child.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way you can maneuver that or manipulate it to change it to make me think anything different. It's sick. Like,
Yeah.
if you are with somebody and they're young, ID them, because I mean, you're going to be responsible. You're the adult.
Well, you want to know something? I'm not making an excuse for him, but look at the girls these days with the way that they carry themselves, all the makeup that they're wearing now, they're getting their hair done, they think a little bit maturely, and he's kind of not really smart. I mean,
Yeah, but all the more reason to check who you're sleeping with. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'll tell you one thing. Like, he said, well, I guess those court documents or the whatever it said that Laura read said that or maybe he even said it, that he never talked to her again. He said he didn't have sex with her, but was he arrested for her? Yes, right?
Yeah.
So
that was why he was arrested.
So he was arrested.
I'm going to grab a smoke. I'll be straight back, girls. Go ahead and talk.
So it was her parents that had the problem? I mean, I don't know.
So. They would have had to, because they put the charges on.
But my whole thing is what I understand is, if she admitted that she lied about her age, then why would she tell her? I don't
see. That's the thing. Whenever you're a minor like that, and that's why they have the age of consent, because at a certain age you can consent to having sex, and it won't. I mean, it would be like statutory rape. It wouldn't be actual rape or child molestation or child. You know what I mean? Charges.
Yeah.
So at the age of, like, here where I live, the age of consent is 16. Now, whenever I was with my son's father, he was 24. I was 16. My mom couldn't put charges on him because I consented. I was at the age where I could consent.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I was under the understanding that he actually knew her age. That's, what I thought.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't ask if he knew her age. He said that.
And I mean, he has to do those things to himself to prevent him from wanting to do those things. So,
and that's what took me out. Because he said, yeah, when he said, oh, I was putting them in there because my roommate said that if you do this, it'll stop the thoughts. I was dying inside. I was dying inside because I knew what that meant.
And Molly, we're like one of the only channels that has, from the beginning, stood against this guy and called him out for what he is. Yeah. Like a lot of other creators are putting him on our channels, and
I respect Molly so much. I respect Molly so much because she's like me and just isn't, going to do it for the views. Like she's very, very respectful.
I'm not rating him, but the thing is, I can't take these friggin' videos down because everybody's got a flawed perception of what exactly was said, how it was said, because the host is saying, Molly GoLightly said this, Molly GoLightly said that. But okay, so how would it be if I asked him really what I really wanted to ask him? Like, how would you feel? I would have been attacked if I would have said, did you have sex with the 13-year-old girl? I would have been attacked. He said, I didn't. He just came out and said he didn't. Yeah. If I would have asked him, well, did you get to third base with the girl? I would have been attacked by that. He said it on his own. What they're trying to make a deal out of is the fact that he said it on my panel. So it's like, celebrate good times. Come on. Now we get to talk about Molly GoLightly and put Molly GoLightly's name in our title. And now we're guaranteed at least 2,000 extra views and maybe 150 more subs because Molly GoLightly is a horrible person.
No, you're not.
No.
And we won't allow that.
We wanted to show you we support you.
Absolutely.
I won't. I will not stand for this. I'm so tired of good people like you, Molly, and me. I know I'm a good person too. I'm tired of us getting the shitty end of everything just because it gets views. People do that shit and it's wrong, and I'm so sick of it. I'm gonna stand up for it.
I've seen firsthand people do it. Caught in the act while they were live. They're not even talking about me. I saw a girl doing a beauty tutorial. Put my name in it. I said, "What the hell are you doing? What are you talking about?" And she turned the whole thing off. But I
Oh my
also
God.
have heard people come to me way after and say, you know what, Marissa, if it wasn't for you, I never would have gotten my channel started. Marissa, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gotten monetized in 3 weeks. Well, you want to know something? Just like me, an armchair detective, it took us 6 months to get
Right.
monetized and start making some friggin' money. I
Right.
didn't have to, I didn't ride off at anybody's back and wake up to 1,000 subscribers the next day. No, the only time I ever woke up to an extra 3,000 subscribers was when somebody ripped the video of me putting the stickers on my chest and saying, you know, Cece, they'll fall off the counter, blah, 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 blah. The next day I woke up, boom, because it was bad. Did I know it was so bad? No. I needed someone to rip it and point it out, and then all the dogs to come out and say, look, Molly GoLightly is a horrible person because she stuck these stickers on. Well, for the first time, somebody sent me a video clip, and it was a girl named Lana who is doing parodies of, and she's laughing, and she's making fun of Shanann.
You know that they're accepting her now? Like now, it's so disgusting. Like I've outed her several times. She also did the thing where she pretended to be Chris and said, I hurt my babies. I've got that one on my channel. Her and Jay.
But this is the thing. Listen, I get it. This Lana chick will never hold a fucking candle to me ever in her fucking life.
Never.
Ever. But
no.
Is anybody
You're
getting
amazing, Molly. That bitch thinks she can hold anything to you. She's lost her fucking mind. Hate to tell you, Lana Chick, not gonna fucking happen.
But I haven't seen, and listen, I just discovered the video yesterday. She's behind one of those, I think it's called Snapchat filters.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know if it's like a Snapchat filter, and she's like talking about she's saying that she called herself Shanann, but Shazam.
Shazam. Yeah, Shazam. That's her character where she does her method acting. She didn't even know what it was fucking called, but that was her first excuse that she was trying to put herself in the mind frame of Shanann. And I was like, bitch, even if you do that, what is that going to get you? You're not going to learn shit from that.
That was 10 times worse than the Lavelle stickers.
Yes.
10 times
worse. Way worse.
What I'm wondering is how Ronnie Watts would think, hey, this girl seems like a nice chick.
Because she didn't like Shanann, I think. I don't know.
Why do you not like Shanann? The girl's gone forever. And she's laughing in this video.
Yep.
I don't believe I ever laughed about this girl. The worst I've ever done to Shanann, Brittany, has been like, dude, I would never like her. I think she's fucking annoying.
You were honest. And, I've talked to a lot of creators. I do support, like, I feel bad for, her, what happened or whatever. But you don't do it. I don't think you do it in a way like Lana, like, really goes hard at it and even makes fun of the kids. She made fun of Bella's hair being short. And that was like one of those things we all know that Bella was really self-conscious about. So I don't think that, Lavelle stickers and what Lana's doing have anything in common. I think you're a great person and you went out of your way, even though I don't feel that what you done was really that bad. I mean, you went out of your way to make things right. And this girl, no, she's not good.
Thousands of dollars.
Yeah, you really tried.
Thousands of dollars to show that I was sorry for what I did. I was Frankie Russek's ATM machine. You want to know something? Tell me how you would feel if that happened to you. He felt like he was owed something, and he knew that I was his way and that I was his in for getting him paid. He knew it. I knew it. And you want to know something? Me and him had never had a fight. It was his mother calling me in New Orleans on a Sunday saying, Marissa, please don't let my kid get him in that car. I was like, dude, we tried to get him a freaking flight. Even the mother, Sandra, was like, Marissa, I want him to fly. I don't want him to drive this car. He crashed his friggin' car. She said, Marissa, he is self-medicating. I believe that with all that, this is what I believe. And I don't care what you fucking think, Frankie. And you could say that you're going to call a fucking lawyer and you're going to do this and you're going to do that. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he
Did you
says
use
a
your
lot of
fund-
things you can't do.
Did you use your fund money to call a lawyer because you're gonna slam AD? Who else?
He thinks that he can get people arrested with money, and that's just you have people have a freedom of speech. You know, you can't arrest people for speaking their mind.
Brittany, he got pissed off because I refunded these people's money for the trip to New Orleans.
Oh my
He got
goodness!
pissed off. I didn't even announce to YouTube that, hey, everybody, if you donated to me, I'm giving you a refund. They also donated to him for that trip to New Orleans. This girl writes to me and says, wow, Marissa, thank you for that $50 back. I also gave money to Frankie. Not only did he not give me the refund for not going on the trip, he didn't even respond and say thank you.
Right.
He said, why did you even tell them that I wasn't there? I was like, what are you talking about? We were at the meet and greet. There was a whole bunch of people. I handed the phone to everyone, and we were going around this big old table, and everyone was saying hi to him. And then there was a girl sitting next to me who was pregnant, who flew in from like some weird state, like Minnesota or something like that.
Yeah.
And she's like, Frankie, what's your nearest airport? We can get you on a plane tomorrow. And he told us, and we found the flights. I told him to pick one up. Bada bing, bada boom. He wanted to drive, and he wanted to visit friends along the way. I told him when I was going to be there. He kept forgetting. And then he's like, on Friday, when I'm there, Friday's when I got arrested. Friday night was when I got arrested. And then I had to go to court on Monday, and then Tuesday I left. I had just gotten there like that Friday, and I'm just like, I told him, and he was like, oh, when does that thing happen? I go, the meet and greet's tomorrow. He goes, oh no. And I'm like, I thought you knew this. When I gave back everybody's money, it cost me money to return all that money. And so one woman that had given $300, and this is the truth, a woman gave me $300, and she was from Pennsylvania, and she said, I'm returning it back. Can you put it towards my life coaching?
Oh.
Frankie saw that, and he said, no. I want that $300. It was intended for New Orleans. And I said, but wait. I go, now you're messing with my business, and now you're starting to fucking piss me off. Don't fucking piss me off. And he's like, all right, well, how about we put it towards my trip to New Jersey? Because I'm going to need gas money, food money, cigarettes to get up there. No, you're flying with Mama Leone, who is Sandra Oronati. You're flying with your mother and your father. You're flying. And he was like, oh, well, I need spending money for when I get to Jersey. I'll do whatever you want on your house. He was like, I'm a master carpenter. I'm a master this. I could do anything you want. Well, guess what? I rented in New Jersey at the time when this was all happening in 2018. The house in Hershey, Pennsylvania that I'm in right now. I'll give you a shit ton of things to do, Frankie. You want a friggin' job? Come on up. Yeah. I'll reimburse you for your flight, or I'll reimburse you for your gas. And you want to know something? You can get on my fucking channel and say, you want to know something? I was in a shitty place back then, and I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen. Instead, last year, what does he do? He starts a GoFundMe under the guise of it's going towards
arrest
fund.
I've seen that.
An attorney.
I didn't know it at first that's what he was trying to say, because I feel sorry for him. Like some of the times when I watch, I know that this is hard on the family, but you know, I don't like what he's doing, like telling people he's going to get people arrested for talking and this and that. You know, you can't do that. This is the United States. Exactly. We have a right to talk.
He used to tell me, oh, Marissa, they're bothering me on YouTube. Look at they just sent me. But then on the other hand, he's like, yeah, I got the FBI and the police in my back pocket if these people want to mess with me.
Oh my God.
I mean, he acted like a big shot, and then he wasn't, and then he was, and then he wasn't. And I was just like, and then when the mom said, Marissa, please stop. He's self-medicating. I know what that means. The only thing and I do like Sandra, and I don't want to disappoint Sandra. And I know
Right.
she's probably a little ticked off that I've opened my mouth, but I kept my mouth shut for a long fucking time. Months. You're talking from January up until I was up in Bermuda. That's when those text messages came out. So it turns out that this bitch, Amber, she was the girl that was at the meet and greet that flew all the way down from that weird state or wherever she's from, Minnesota, Wisconsin, was one of those states.
Right.
She flew down there, and I thought that I could trust her, and I showed her all of the text messages. She saved them for months and months and months, decided, and I did sessions with this girl. I did sessions with this girl. And all of a sudden, she doesn't like me. She wake up one day, I'm in Bermuda on a cruise with no internet.
That's what happened to me. People just decided all of a sudden, which I think
it happens
planned
all the time.
thing.
It's absolutely disgusting. It's pathetic.
Yeah. Well, these people, I paid them to be management. No, I didn't pay them a lot, but I thought they were my friends and they acted like they knew what they were doing, but they just dragged me in their drama. Then this girl's like doxing my team, doxing my child, doing all this shit. Another girl actually had been sending welfare checks out. So I had to get a warrant on her ass. That's the one that's connected.
You had
to
a welfare check at your house?
Yes. She sent two of them. One of them in Sherilyn Cadle's name. She struck my big channel. That's why we're on this channel, because my big channel was struck by a fake Sherilyn Cadle, and Cadle was pissed. It's just a fucking mess. And they've had trolls coming in and out. Like, I was being harassed there at first, though, by that girl. She was calling, like, saying she was going to kill us. I mean, it's crazy. I had to get the police involved, and she's left me alone since and won't go on panel. She keeps saying it's because her lawyer said it wasn't good because she's trying to spin it that I am stalking her. Bitch, I ain't got time to stalk your ass. I've got a family. I've got this. I've got friends. I've got my team members. I have a lot going on. But yeah, she wants to say that. So then, have you ever been notified by LinkedIn? I mean, because this is the first time it's ever happened to me. I get a fucking email from LinkedIn, and it actually showed the person's name because they had been checking on me every day on LinkedIn, which is something I haven't used in fucking years, but letting me know that this girl has been checking my shit so much that I needed to be aware of it. And it showed her fucking name without me having to pay for that thing. You know, you have to pay on there to be able to see who it is looking at your shit. Hell no. They fucking showed me who it was. So I marked out her name. I redacted it and put it up. I was like, I'm not stalking this bitch. She won't leave me alone. Like, she's still doing it, even though I've got a warrant, like a, no contact order or whatever, because she lives on the western side of the country and I live over here in Kentucky. She thinks it's okay, It's crazy. These people go real life and I'm fucking tired of it. And then this other girl that Cam and Carton got started on me, she's fucking thinks she's going to ruin. I'm not going nowhere. I mean, I'm not. I love doing what I'm doing. I love to talk about cases. And if I ever quit, it's not going to be because of her. You know what I mean? It's just not.
What did Molly get arrested for? I believe toxic and public intoxication.
I think that's your business.
Stories that, I mean, it's kind of old news. I was in New
that's
Orleans
your business, Molly.
The night I got arrested, and they said that I went into a stripper's purse, which was
it don't pertain to this.
And
people don't even need to ask that.
I stole $9 from a stripper I had no recollection.
Hell.
It was stupid. It was stupid.
You've got your own money.
I'm not a criminal.
$9. My God.
No. They'll never let you forget. But sometimes people are new and they don't understand. And they blew that thing out of proportion. They wanted me to be so guilty. Oh my God, Marissa's a thief. Yeah, because I go down there with a YSL purse and
and you need $9.
$20 for 2 drinks, and pay $20 for me and this girl to get into a club that I don't remember. But
you have a mugshot shirt?
I don't have a shirt. There's only a mugshot mug.
I want the fucking mug. I'm gonna get that, but I would love to have a T-shirt with your face. Like, I'd love that. And with your channel, that'd be cute. Some cute shit. I'm gonna try to make some leopard print merch for everybody soon. I don't even know how to go about it, but one day.
Yeah. So, just to end this out, Mama's got to I got to go back to sleep. I'm so out of it. I'm so
no, you're
done.
Good.
This whole thing with I don't even care about this David stuff. I think I said everything I needed to say.
You're good. I just wanted to show my support. And, you know, he's a fucking liar. It's not our faults. I'm so fucking sick of us creators getting the shit because these people are lying and obsessed, you know?
Yeah.
Are you busy?
Yeah,
Get you some sleep.
Here, let me. My exchange student's here. He's gonna show me a picture of his girlfriend's birthday cake.
Awesome. Awesome.
How old is
Molly,
she? How old
thank you for coming on.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Where did you go to dinner?
The man.
The Mill? Oh, you went back to the Mill? Good.
I took all my friends.
Oh, look at her, the pretty cake he bought his girlfriend. Is your
I
girlfriend
can't
here?
see it, but I'll
Why
look at
not?
it after.
Her friends there.
Oh, her friend said, what'd you come home for?
I'm staying.
Oh, you're staying? Oh, he's like, I live here. Well, that's a beautiful cake. Did you eat it? Did it taste good?
Yeah.
It was good?
Awesome.
I got her another chocolate one because she likes chocolate, so like it looks.
She likes chocolate? Well, I mean, she's in Hershey. She better like
That's
chocolate.
the chocolate thing.
Aw, you got her 2 cakes?
Yeah,
That's
You really
sweet.
like this girl.
Hello.
yeah, it's really nice.
Slick moves.
Aw, you did all this for her? What about my birthday? You didn't even give me a hug. Fuck, I got chips. I'm a second mother. You think he gives me a hug? I got some
Oh.
balloons. Yeah, I wasn't even invited to this shindig. I see the Belvedere. I like Belvedere, by the way. You got some. Oh, you got her some Narcisco Rodriguez. And the toilet paper. I love you, toilet paper. That's cute with the poops on it.
Yeah, it's just a humor thing.
It's a gag gift. Oh, there's a package for you right there. Okay. Well, I'm glad you have fun.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the recommendation.
No problem.
That was really good. They all liked it.
Yeah, that shortbread, that cookie, the bread pudding is insane there. But I'm
Oh my god, I
diet.
love bread pudding. Oh my god, it's so good.
I'm a
They used
bread-
to make it at Misadas.
There's a restaurant here in Hershey called The Mill, and they have a sugar cookie bread pudding.
Oh hell, that sounds good.
We had it on Easter. So what? Easter's like a week. So I started
Yeah,
my diet Monday, and now it's Saturday. Six days on keto. I don't know how much I lost.
Girl, I need to go on a
Whatever.
diet. Maybe you can, you know, push me to lose.
Factor meal. I just had a factor meal. This is some cheese with broccoli and some cauliflower mash and whatever's left of that fish, salmon. So yeah,
Molly?
yeah.
My son wants to say hi to you. He loves your channel. He's gay, so I wanted to say
He's gay.
Yes, we love Dylan.
Hi, Dylan.
How are you tonight?
I am super duper. I'm great.
That's
How are you?
awesome. Pretty good. I just want to say I love your channel, and you have like one of the besides Brittany and my mom, you have one of the best styles out there. Like I love your yeah.
Because of this girl, Molly, Dylan was going to start doing panel with us, but she was trying to go into his real life. So he had to stop doing panel with us for a while. It's really tragic because he's amazing.
Yeah, because he just got accepted to college, and there's some other things he has going on. I don't want him to get, you know what I mean? As a mother, I had to stop that.
Right.
So. But he loves you.
I'll tell you one thing, Tippy Toes. When I started all this stuff, did you know that my son Jake, he loved this guy Logan Paul, and he wanted to be a YouTuber. And my son has said, you know what, Mom? One of the best things that you did for me, he said this last year, he said, is, you know, you got it. He goes, you made it so that I never want to be famous. I never want to be on TV again. I don't want the attention. And I know how dangerous YouTube can be. He goes, he's come across a couple of videos, and he said, he said, he's so sweet. He's like, they don't even realize that you're the best mom ever. He goes, they don't even realize how nice you are and how funny you are. He goes, they just don't get it, do they? I go, they haven't gotten it yet, Jake. They haven't gotten it yet.
Eric's in here, and he's cracking up at you, Molly. That's my husband.
I had to also explain to Jake. I'm like, Jake, listen. I go, the goal isn't for mommy to have people, to have a whole bunch of people really, really like me. I go, I need a balance of a lot of people not liking me, because if people don't like me, it's more helpful. I have to be honest. When people put out a negative video of me, I'm like,
Yes.
because that's interest. It's interest.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
creating interest. Who is this woman? Like I
Yeah.
never. Like, they've been. All right. For instance, they've been talking about this Lana person. So about 6 weeks ago, I went on Armchair Detectives panel, and he goes, and have you heard of this Lana Lazy? What do you think of Lana? And I go, I heard the name, but I don't know who she is. Well, guess what? Because of Save Robbie sending me that video of her, doing, this Shazam, hey, this is Shazam. There's an interest, but at the same time, I don't have the kind of time to be looking at all her stuff. I there's just no way that I don't have that kind of time. It's time's a luxury, and I just don't have it.
You want to say
But yeah, that will bring you more subscribers.
Oh, they've started making shit and then like telling everybody, there's no help for her. Like I've done nothing, literally nothing. That's the worst part about it. Is just that because they've decided to dislike us, like it's the biggest fucking shit show ever. I've not
let me
done
ask you a question. I was told that you're a drama channel, but it seems to me you're a true crime channel.
Exactly.
What are you?
Yeah.
What are you? Do you think that you're a crime channel?
Like we do kind of call people out on things.
Sorry, I don't know what it is with StreamYard and cameras. I really don't.
Jessica Lynn said that I found Molly from a shit talk video.
Well,
do you consider yourself a drama channel or are you a crime channel?
No, I consider myself a true crime channel. It's just I don't like to take people's shit, and I'm really truthful and honest. Like I'm very blunt. And when these people do this shit to people I love, of course I'm gonna address the fact that, like, for example, Tipsy, they try to say she's racist. She's the most not racist person I know.
They tried that with me too. You want to know what they did to me last week? This was just laughable. I was talking about DMX a week ago, and I started to sing one of his songs. And I'm sorry that he wrote this song written in stone that dropped the N-word.
Right.
So now I'm a racist.
It's 2021, and that's like the cancel culture and all that shit. It's bullshit, and I'm so sick of it. Like,
you want to know something?
Back in the 2010s, people could do really funny things, on YouTube or whatever, and it was accepted.
How can I be racist? How can I be racist? My daughter's black.
Oh,
that's my daughter. She's black.
Oh, she's beautiful. We raised pugs when I was growing up.
Oh my gosh.
She's gorgeous. Yeah, that's what my dad loved pugs and Shar-Peis because of their little flat faces. And then also Persian extreme face cats. I love the little flat face. That's so cute.
Molly, did you buy that little bully a dress from me?
Oh.
I sent her.
I super bully.
Yeah, your puppy. I sent you a super chat for her to get a new dress.
They're coming. Her. I bought 4 this week, so that I'm waiting for them to come. I remember that. Thank you for that. That was very sweet. Although that might have to go towards her medication.
I love her little heart.
We have to make sure she's alive. And then we'll start buying her more outfits.
Right. Love her little heart. I wish I had that problem, which not saying that oh my God, I just better shut up.
Yeah.
That just stuck my foot up.
Oh my God. Oh, is this me? I'm sorry with the camera. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It does it a lot, but
it does. I don't know what's going on with her thing.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming on. Like,
sorry.
They even went so far as to tell Brittany that they were going to post a picture of a daughter to a pedophile site.
Yeah.
Like, would you stand up for yourself?
That's what they said.
You?
And so because I responded and was like, fucking stop the shit. So then I became a drama channel,
Yep.
Just build a case against the person. Document everything.
I have.
We have police. All right. That's how you do it.
We're
I
going
was
the
told
lawyer path.
by my own police to document every little thing. They wanted to see every little thing collected. So
Exactly. The one person I done the warrant thing with, and this time I was like, this is too far. So I'm going the route of a lawyer and documenting, of course.
yeah. Every time
I'm
she
just
lies
tired of
about you, make sure someone screen records it, put it in a special place. Every screenshot, everything that she says, keep it in a special place. And then when you need to, but this is the thing, when you're dealing with someone that's mental, it's a little tough. And
Yeah.
mine, she's kind of mental, but it's not written in stone yet. So, like, it's
Yeah.
not certified that she's mentally yet. But everyone,
This girl, this other girl's channel in 2021, any other channel that acted this way and done these things, because she was like saying she was going to do sexual things to me. You know, that 2 girls, 1 cup thing? She was on her live saying she was going to make me eat her shit. And like she had this tranny up with a strap on, like, and then was saying that was me. Like she was really going like sexual harassment even, and then saying they're going to put Sadie stuff on a pedo site, like really crazy, nasty shit. How have they not been canceled? How have they not like been taken down by YouTube? Because I've reported.
There's another way that you can completely, I mean, I'd have to tell you privately, but there's a way that you can totally wipe out a person's channel. I mean, it's gone. I did it one time in the very beginning, just by calling them up, and they were like, "All right, do these long forms. You should get them by tomorrow morning." And then when I went to get the long forms, that channel was already down. But a lot of good that did. They just started a new one, so I was like, "Well, I'm not going to do that again." Right. So, plus, I also believe that what goes around comes around. So, I just let people make a fool out of it. Just let people make a fool out of themselves. The best thing you can do is ignore them, because people hate being ignored. I know I don't like being ignored. Yeah. I hate it. If I care about you, if I give a shit about you and you ignore me, yeah, I'm going to be a little hurt. If I don't care about you and I don't even know you, like, you're showing me that you're sweating my ass. Like, get off my tip. Just go. It is pure harassment. And yeah, she shouldn't have to take it, but just document it. And bada bing, bada boom, there's a way that you can get that person completely wiped off. Even their IP address will be blocked.
Right.
Because if they're going against everything, community standards, because right now, in the past year, they're trying their best to clean up YouTube. So I'm wondering, I don't know how long my channel will be around, because I've got a lot of drama on there, and I've got a lot of true crime, and
I think we'll be fine.
I think that the people that are making the animal videos, the cleaning videos, the do-it-yourself videos, videos, they're the ones that are like, if you want to sit there and watch pandas play, they're gonna stick around. Yeah. Those are the channels that blow up and make money. Yeah. Or unless you are, if you
like where we cuss and shit, I tell people all the time, if I wanted money, I wouldn't cuss, but I do, because it's who I am. I'm not going to pretend like I'm this good little girl that don't, say curse words. I'm not going to pretend like I don't smoke. This is who I am. Oh, thank you. So do I have like the membership thing on this? I do on my other channel on Mysterious Case Files. This one could be monetized. I'm just afraid to monetize it. Like, I don't want no more bullshit. These people are so worried about money too. That's really what started it, I guess. Really? Because that person was sending us money.
Yeah, I get a lot of PayPals and chat, like money, cash apps and stuff like that. But it's weird to tell if it sucks because for me to claim it, but my taxes and stuff for my life coaching and stuff, it's hard to remember. That's why I have to have a spreadsheet. Like, this is for life coaching and this was a donation. Like, it's hard because some people will give me money. Like, there's this one guy that cashed at me $50 and he said, "This is for staying out of the drama." And I'm like, who the hell is this? And yeah, it's just too much. But yeah, people will be people will be very generous to you. And you have to, you got to give back, and you have to be everybody's
Exactly.
life. You got to give
100.
back. You have to be, and the best advice I can give you is, as a starting channel, don't lie.
Exactly.
Do not lie. Once they catch you lying, you are done.
Ruined.
You're
Exactly. And
done.
that's what I've said. But these other people, like, that's what I was talking about. Like, here I sat here, I'm honest as shit. I admit to things, anything I've ever done. I talked about the fact that I've had an OnlyFans. I talked about, at one point I had to do, phone sex operator work.
Wow.
And then I worked at a jail, but I'm open with all of that. I'm very open with who I am and what I've done.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to start lying now. Like, I mean, clearly I have no fucking reason. Like, I mean, what, somebody was trying to throw that shit up to me the other night, and I'm like, bitch, I've already talked about that. Like, what do you ain't got shit on me. Like, think of something else, I guess. So they thought of racism, and I'm like, how in the hell? Like, what? I've dated African Americans, throughout school. I love all people, purple, green. I don't care what color anyone is or what shape they are, I just don't.
And we noticed that someone told you that we were racist and homophobic. I just told you my son is the gayest Republican you'll ever meet. Like, he is so cool. And I am super proud. I own that.
Oh, a gay Republican.
That is like you and
That's
Robbie.
unheard of.
Robbie,
you are
guys
kryptonite. You are kryptonite to the left.
Yes.
Yep.
Kryptonite to the left. Yeah.
My
Oh yeah.
friend CJ is
So is
also
Robbie's a hardcore Trump supporter, hardcore
absolutely
Republican. I'm a Trump supporter. No one
I am
ever gets.
too.
Nobody ever messed with me though with the Trump stuff.
Nobody has
at all.
either.
Nah.
I love Donald Trump. My friend CJ is also gay, and he loves Donald Trump. He always says, "I'm gay. I'm not stupid." That's his thing. I was telling Robbie that.
Exactly. Well,
I think that's most clever. But Molly, thank you so much for coming on tonight. I really adore you.
Thank you, chat. Thank you so much, guys, for having me on.
Thank you for being respectful, guys.
Anytime.
Thank you.
We love you, Molly.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Bye,
guys. I love her. Oh,
I
my
do.
goodness.
I love her too. That was so much fun. We have to have her on again sometime.
Yes, 100%. And I'm really proud of chat. Everybody was really nice, and
Yeah, and if anybody got we apologize. Just bear with us. We're under a lot of crap right now. So
yeah, so I'm really sorry if anybody was timed out on accident. They was probably meaning to time someone else out. That does happen because the chat will scroll at the moment that you're clicking it, and then you've clicked the wrong. I've done it myself, and I've blocked people. I've blocked my own mods before trying to fix shit. So we're sorry if that happened. We will be moving at some point, so wherever I move, it's going to have the best fucking internet ever, and I can't wait.
Can't wait.
I'm gonna fucking make sure that's like number one. Like, I can get the best internet wherever it is. It's just my StreamYard though. It's like sometimes it'll allow us to be on camera, and then other times it just will not fucking work.
Right?
But guys, I hope that we can put this whole David thing, to rest. And thank you to everyone who subscribed tonight. I truly do appreciate it. We all do.
Yes, we do.
And if this is the first time you've seen Molly, go and subscribe to her channel. She's really cool. And if you like me, then you'll definitely like her.
All the glitters, this is a temporary channel. Our main channel is Mysterious Case Files. It should be back up and running soon.
Any day now. We're just waiting. I thought it would be today, but apparently I counted wrong. I'm not the best with numbers. I'm good with crime, not numbers. Oh, shit. Oh, God. But this has been such a good one. I'm so looking forward to the next few lives. Monday, we're going to do one with Robbie, and I'm just really looking forward to the positivity. I want more positivity in YouTube. I want people to be more positive. Yeah, David said canceled.
Amber, can you message me that link on Messenger, please?
Yeah, we want to post that, the missing children link that you have.
Yeah.
Because that's something we tried to implement was like missing children at the end of our shows. When we get back on MCF, we're going to get back on that horse and make sure that we help any children, hopefully. I mean, I would love to be able to help a child find its way back home.
Absolutely. Yes, you guys were amazing in chat tonight. And thank you, mods. I know it it was pretty heavy, but you guys did amazing.
100%. I'm really proud of everyone and thankful. And I'm really, really happy with the way things went. And I love Molly. I'm really glad that, like, just like Robbie, she don't listen to the trolls. And they're like, oh, she's terrible. Like, how am I so terrible? Just because someone else said that, they have no proof. So, like I always say, the proof's in the pudding, honey. And if you ain't got no fucking pudding, you ain't got no fucking proof.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love you, Tips. Do you want to add anything?
You. Yeah, is John still here, you guys?
John, are you still here?
I
John,
know to address him.
we want
the camera.
I'm proud of our channel. I'm proud of our people. I'm proud of our team. John's here. Okay, John, hold on. I got to do something. John, would you care to, let me turn this off. Would you care to become a mod for our channel, John Leahy? I want to ask before I give it to you. I want to make sure it's okay with you.
You are like loyal to us.
So loyal.
I know.
I'm trying to slow down the chat like I went on YouTube to try to find him. And I know he commented way up here somewhere. So I'm going to look for him there real quick. Oh, say Robbie don't have a wrench on this channel. Let's fix that too.
Yeah, that's weird. I thought he did.
Yeah, he does on the other channel.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah. Hold on, Dawn. I'm looking for you. Did he say yes or no? Tips?
What's that? No, he didn't answer yet.
Okay. It's probably delayed a little bit, maybe. Where is his name? I can't find him. There he is. If he doesn't want to, I'll just take it off. Oh, wait. Come back. Can you guys hear the frogs? Can you hear the frogs tonight?
I thought I heard like the mosquitoes.
The mosquitoes. You probably can. Damn. Like, it's been crazy here. The frogs and everything. Just going wild. Hey, Jenny Adams. Hey, All That Glitter. Hey, everyone. Hey, Sean's Princess.
Thank you, All That Glitters. He's adorable.
Yes, yes. They're both so cute. I love them.
See that.
Let's see. All right, you guys. So I really enjoyed tonight, and I hope you did too. Be sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and then also Mysterious Case Files, where you can become a member today if you would like. You could send any donations to PayPal. And, like Molly was talking, once we get to the point where we can, I would love to do some giveaways. Absolutely would love to do that. And then Sadie's bracelets and stuff, you guys. If you haven't already, send me a message with the delivery address, and I will get your stuff sent to you. And make sure that I know the difference between your YouTube name and what you're messaging me, with. You did a great job. I just don't like Molly. She knew about his past. You're awesome, Brittany and Tipsy. Oh, Betsy, thank you for your support. But I really do support Molly, and I believe her. But I do love you. And tell Moose we love him too. Do I send to Australia? I'll have to check into that, like to see how much it would cost me to send it there. But yeah, I'll send you something. I'll send you a bracelet and a necklace to Australia. We used to do Amazon and eBay, and I didn't send out of country then, so I don't know much about sending packages across seas, but I'll find out more information about it and let you know. You are blue, John. You've been here from day one, man.
Yeah, it's about time.
And I'll fix it on the other channel too. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, everyone. I already made Jamie a mod, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did that last night. Yep. Okay. All right. So do you want to say anything before we go, Miss Tips?
Nope, that's everything. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Molly.
Yeah, thank you to everyone. I think we're going to skip out on the song. We've already played it once. I think that's enough.
Yeah.
Hi, Supergirl.
Oh, and our prayers go out to DMX and his family.
Absolutely. I wanted to play his song, actually. I don't know if it's going to get me in trouble or not, but I still want to play it. So hang on. I love Rough Riders. Hang on. Here we go. We're going to play. Oh, well, I'm on the wrong YouTube. Hold on. I want to play a little tribute to DMX. When we found out about this, the other Angela actually is the one that told me that, he was in a bad shape. So hang on, let's see. DMX, Rough Riders. Let's pay a little bit of tribute to DMX as we get ready to end the show. It'll probably get me in some shit, but I want to show respects. Come on, YouTube. Any day now. Here it is. Rough Riders Anthem. And Tips, make sure you let me know if you can hear it good.
Okay.
Oh, it's probably going to skip and shit. I hope not. Oh, I'm going to subscribe. He had a channel. DMX has a channel, you guys, too. I didn't know that. Where have I been? Come on. Play.
It might not work.
It might not. I'm going to be super sad if it won't. It'll play anything else, of course. Any other time. Oh, gosh.
We can play the next live.
Yeah. Come on. I don't think it's going to work. All right, you guys. Let's just end the show here, I guess. We love you all. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for your support, your donations, for purchasing Sadie's necklaces and bracelets. Thank you to Molly so much for, coming on and letting us show you how we really are and who we really are. And to Robbie for everything. I owe Robbie the world. He actually contacted Molly for me. So thank you, Robbie. And Tipsy, thank you for all of your hard work. You guys, I just uploaded a new video to Mysterious Case Files, and it's just the beginning of our Christian Androcchio case. So it's not everything I want to throw out there, but I think it's pretty good. I use stock footage. It's like my first time dabbling with that.
And
so let me know what you think. Yeah, Tipsy put in a lot of hard work. So thank you, my sister, for that, and to all of our team.
Absolutely. We love you.
I love you. And I love you guys. So have a wonderful night. Toodles.